right, so here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight. Daniel Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title fight?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part in getting this man to this spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
Well, self-belief is a powerful thing. He has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. All right, here he is, the undisputed baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion. And man, does he have all the confidence and the self-belief that comes with that distinction.
Yeah, when you're the baddest man on the planet, you are confident. You have to be a bit arrogant, a bit cocky. And that's what this guy has. He has been here on so many different occasions. This is like another night in the office, but you can never tell by the way that he prepares. When you watch him prepare, he treats every one of these defenses as if it's the first time he's fighting for a UFC championship.
No, you put that well. He has had that patented intensity about him this week, trying to occupy some head space in the challenger. Huge heavyweight title fight is upon us. Won't be long now, folks. All right. Well, some would argue this is the deepest division in the UFC right now, 145 pounds, a lot of killers at the top. This man has emerged out of the pack and gets his much-deserved title shot here tonight.
From the moment he got to the UFC, he told us we were viewing someone that could make an impact, a future champion that will remind us of the great featherweight champs Max Holloway, Jose Aldo Jr. He said, I am special. I will be a champion one day. Tonight, he gets the opportunity. Let's see if he can cash in.
Now, it appeared as though the weight cut was a little bit difficult. He did not want to hear that noise, but that is behind him, and we'll see how it goes for him here on Saturday night. All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And we have truly run out of superlatives when it comes to talking about this man and his mixed martial arts acumen. There are three guys who can lay claim to being the greatest featherweight of all time, and yet Alex is kind of distancing himself from that pack.
It's crazy. It's crazy how good Alexander Volkanovski is. I mean, you always knew he could fight. But to see some of the performances as of late, and to see how he continues to evolve and get better, even as the champion, is really impressive. And it's a credit to him and all of his coaches, but mostly his mindset. I don't know if there's a guy in fighting that has a higher fight IQ than Alexander the Great. I just like to take note of what I'm experiencing every time this guy steps in the octagon, because it's always something special.
And certainly since he signed with the UFC all the way back in 2016, he has been a promotional workhorse, strength of schedule as good as it gets, and of course, as he enters competition tonight, can lay claim to 4 combined wins over Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, greatest featherweight of all time.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight.
All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Diego Lopes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. Well, it must be a big night if the UFC has descended upon Anaheim, California. Good to have you with us from Honda Center here tonight. We have had so many big championship nights in this building. I remember UFC 214, 3 title fights on the line. A lot to be contested here.
When the UFC goes to Anaheim, they make sure they bring big fight cards, 3 title fights at UFC 214. What history are you going to make tonight in this arena where so many titles have changed hands? Straight punch lands. Oh, nice right hand. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. You cannot take too many of those.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch.
Oh, nice.
We march on, 3 minutes to go.
Trying to recover full guard there.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Getting the mount here.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volkanovski. Lands a big elbow there. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep. Nice.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Volkanovski's back inside control here.
And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Final seconds of the round.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Round 2 straight ahead. All right, heading back to the corner, and Volkanovski's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, well, the cut man has got his work cut out for him, and I believe we have isolated the shot that caused that critical cut above the eye.
I mean, right above the eye, John. Too many damaging blows. He's got to change something, because now every time he gets hit above the eye, the blood will start to leak in his eye, making it almost impossible to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. And that one certainly found the target.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taken so many strikes to the head.
Well, that won't feel good in the morning. Big up. Just misses with that one. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Fighters separate from the clinch. Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand. Big knee.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Now he's going full mount.
Excellent ground and pound there by Volkov. Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Heel hook looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out. Oh, right into mount. He's got to be careful here. Massive shot from the top. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
And now he's got the back. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop, stop, stop.
Good round. That's what I'm talking about right there. Your punches look amazing. You're finding the ring. You're connecting on his chin. Whenever you go, you're pulling the wheel.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Oh, nice
Volkanovski.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
And he lands yet another hook there, flush. Nice job by Volk.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. Immediately gets the underhook. Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volkanovski. Constantly a moving target.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, big shots from the top. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Oh, man, that was slick. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Oh.
He's having his way with him here.
Big right hook there by the champ. Oh, in the mouth.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there. Oh, no, it's caution.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volk. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. That's 3 rounds. We're now heading to the championship rounds.
Takedowns are not working, okay? They're not working the way you're setting them up, but we're sticking to the game.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Oh, Volkanovski's in half guard. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. Getting them out here. This is a terrible position.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's going to get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one. I
don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
Volkanovski's back in full mount. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye and not a cut, but it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Volkanovski.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
Working now to finish off this heel hook. He's got to keep the knee inside of his hips. He cannot allow for him to beat his hips. Oh, look at the fight. He's not going to quit on this.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was indeed, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day. Nice punch to the head.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Beautiful takedown lands there.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Lands with the ground and pound here.
Kick him off.
This is where he wants to be. Oh, nice. Now he's going full mount. In the half guard.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be called. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, he's out, the fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
90 seconds to go in the fight.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. That was a slick transition.
Volkanovski's right back to the full mount. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here.
Good work from the top here by Volk.
another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
On to the mount.
Time winding down, final seconds of the fight. All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
All right, so Alexander Volkanovski getting it done by decision here tonight. The man on the marquee, the